Good morning and welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of my video that I started a few days ago actually. I decided that all of my stuff was going to become a winter journal. So off camera I did a little bit of sewing. My sewing machine is due to be replaced, and I grabbed some paper and I just put this charm dangle here and I put the ribbon closure in place. So that's kind of where we are. And then today I went through and I pulled some more papers. I'll dig all this out and I'll show you in a minute, but the goal is to make it a 3 signature journal. And I've done a mixture of coffee and tea dye, just white, and this kind of thin paper. And I just used what I already had. And these are all recollections papers from different 12 by 12 paper pads. So that is where we are. And once I get this journal all assembled, I'm hoping it's going to get a little chunky. So I may add a couple more signature pages. We'll see. But listen, I wanted to show you the insanity that is my desk right now. So I grabbed anything and everything I could that I thought would match my little embellishment pads, which are buried somewhere deep in there. And the other day, where I would have left off was here's one of them. I was kind of making tags, and then I got all distracted and decided to maybe pull some papers now that I've got a couple of tags made. So that's kind of where I ended. And then this one I think I showed you. And then these two are kind of in the works. And then embellishments. Okay, so I think I already showed you my scrappy bin. And when I say my scrappy bin, it is this. So it is overflowing with stuff. And what I basically started to do is I grabbed little odds and ends that I thought would go with some of the colors I've got over here. And I decided, because I have a hard time getting started on projects like this, I decided I was going to start by making some tags, which is where all of these little guys came from. So this project is not in any way organized. Let me just tell you that right out of the gate. So I may finish a few of those on camera, but I wanted to show you some of the other things I'm hoping to include in that journal. So these are just some tea and coffee dyed junk mail envelopes, tea dyed doily. This is a greeting card envelope from a card I got recently. This is a card topper that I thought I could probably use. Some dollar store glitter paper. I'm feeling like this is maybe a little bit too blue. We'll see. And these are all still dollar store papers. I really liked these 3 colors in particular because I feel like they go really well with the collection. So I may go through and dig out more of this. a disassembled hanging file folder. These are the offcuts from the booklets that I just showed you. Piece of vellum that's all crinkled and wrinkled and been in my stash for a while. This is from a Recollections pad. This is from a Recollections pad, and as you can see, it scraps. Recollections, Recollections, Recollections. These are all from Michael's pads, and none of them, as you can see, are Christmas themed in any way. So if you don't have Christmas paper, don't feel like you can't use it in a Christmas junk journal. I put in some purple, I don't know. Some music offcuts. These are already coffee stained and tea stained. And then this huge master board that I will probably cut up. So the project for today is to maybe finish a couple of these. And just to kind of get me warmed up on this kit, I don't know if I'd really call it a kit, but I also did some die cutting. And I thought maybe I could use some of these little things. I do rather like that one. And maybe this guy can go here. I don't really like that guy. Yeah, so as I said, I've just been kind of trying to work myself into this because I am having a struggle. Wow. And I don't really know why. It's just, I can't seem to get out of my own way. It's terrible. I'm sure many of you can relate. Tell me what you do when you get in a creative rut in the comments down below, because I might need to shake things up a bit. I am really, like, normally by now in July, I would be well on my way to having some pretty good sized projects complete. And as you can see, it's not happening this year. And I can't really attribute it to anything. Do we want to lean into the snowman theme? Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, but it's gold. That's probably why I didn't pull it out. I think I can live with it even though it is gold. This just might not be a tag that gets used in this album. Yeah, I've been really trying to kind of get on the go here with my Christmas in July, and hubby's been home and we've been trying to tackle some projects in the yard. So I think maybe I'm a little too, disorganized? My headspace is too disorganized, maybe? It's like my brain can only do one thing at a time. And if I'm focusing on decorating and building and gardening, I can't seem to switch gears. All right, we're gonna stop there. I don't know what I'm gonna put in the middle here, but it's a good start. Pardon me, I am still fighting whatever I had. It's been like a month now, and school's been out for, I don't know, 5 days, and I seem to still have this nagging, I don't know, cough. So, I'm gonna grab my eyelets and my setter, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. Also, sorry if you can hear in the background, I've got my fan going because where I live today, it is 37 degrees Celsius with the humidity, and hubby just went down the road to get something, and then we're gonna head outside and tackle another outside project. And yuck, I do not want to do that. It is too hot. All right, there's one tag done. And these little pieces of string were just in the bin. I didn't pick them for anything. Today is the day we are just going for it. Okay. What do we have? like this there. Again, just trying not to overthink. Maybe one more little thing up here. That one's done. Okay. So, today's project was tags and signatures, both of which are now done. So the tags, some of them I may add a little bit more to, but right now I've got 7 tags. My actual journal, and my 3 signatures. So that is that. That's it for today, I guess. As always, thank you for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.